Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here. In this one I got a Michigan basketball post-game video as the Wolverines lost this one to Indiana 74-69 in the Big Ten tournament second round matchup. It was a terrible look for Michigan as they blew a 17-point lead. Horrendous effort towards the end of the game and just really inexcusable. Gonna be talking about it all in this video and going over the game. So if you guys are new around here, I'd really appreciate it if you could go ahead, hit that subscribe button, and other than that, let's get right into today's video. So this game was definitely a tough one to swallow if you are a Michigan fan. It was an embarrassing loss. The Wolverines really dominated this whole entire game, going in the second half, led by 17, and did not score a bucket for almost more than 10 minutes. It was a terrible look as Michigan literally had this game in the bag and just fumbled it. Props to Indiana for coming back in this one, but Michigan really just blew it. Just terrible performance at the end of the game by the players and terrible management by the coaches towards the end of the game. You know, as I was watching the game and as this comeback from Indiana was progressing, it was very demoralizing as a Michigan fan and probably to every Michigan fan. It was just very bad, and the stat that really stands out to you throughout the game as you're watching it was that Michigan, throughout that whole time hadn't scored a bucket. They showed it on the TV. They hadn't scored a bucket since like the 12-minute mark, something like that. And they literally went 10 whole minutes without scoring one bucket. As a basketball team, you are not going to get the job done if you cannot score a bucket in 10 minutes. And that's why, there's a lot of questions about Juwan Howard and everything, but you also got to put some of the blame on the players for not going out there making their shots and, not going out there making plays, because we had a lot of turnovers towards the end of the game. Just a lot of missed shots at the end of the game. A lot of shots that could have gone our way if the ball had gone in, but just really, everybody, in this game, it's obviously a team sport. Everybody was to blame in this comeback. We lost as a team. Indiana, though, Trace Jackson Davis, 24 points, 1 assist, 8 rebounds. Miller Kopp had 9 points. Rice Thompson had 5 points. Xavier Johnson also went off with 17 points, 7 assists, 8 rebounds. And that was, you can see the rest on there. But really, the two that stand out to you, Trace Jackson Davis and also Xavier Johnson, both having double-digit games and just really carrying the load offensively for Indiana. Trace Jackson Davis, towards the end of the game, really just started to go off. You look at Michigan, though, Diabate only had 4 points. He also had 12 rebounds, though. Hunter Dickinson had a quiet 15 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds. Eli Brooks had 17 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. Devontae Jones, I keep saying this, he has continued to show up in games day in and day out. He had 18 points in this one, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. Caleb Houston only had 9 points. Brennan Johns Jr. had 4 points, and that's really it. One thing throughout the game that I really am starting to question with Juwan Howard is his rotation with subs. Kobe Buffkin did not play at all this game, and I really don't get why he didn't go into the game. The only bench players that played in this one was Brennan Johns Jr., Terrence Williams, and Frankie Collins. Only 3 bench players. That to me is really concerning. I don't really know what Juwan Howard was thinking, especially not playing Kobe Buffkin, who, if you guys did not remember, hit a clutch 3 in the Ohio State game to really seal the deal. He's a very talented player, so I don't really get that. I just feel like, you look at the box score for Michigan and you look at the minutes, all the starters played 30-plus minutes in this game, and I don't really know how to feel about that, because maybe towards the end of the game, a lot of the players were fatigued, they couldn't hit shots, and it's just, very concerning that Juwan didn't put in Kobe Buffkin or play Terrence Williams and Frankie Collins more. I don't really get that, but what's his first game back? That is really the only complaint I have with him so far. I just think his rotation and subs has to be a lot better. That being said, though, the field goal percentage, Michigan 37.9% for field goals, Indiana 46.4%. 3-pointers, Michigan 6 for 20 and Indiana 8 for 15. And I mean, that really stands out to you. Michigan 30% for 3-pointers and 37.9% for field goal percentage. A lot of that came from the second half. The first half, we did really good. Second half, about like 7 minutes of it, we did very good in the beginning, and then after that, it was just downhill. Couldn't hit a shot. Defense just was not good enough, and just really, fumbled the bag. Very disappointed with this loss and with this team effort towards the end of that game. But with that being said, Michigan will probably be still in the NCAA tournament, as they should get a bid. Now, they can leave us out if they want. A lot of people don't really think they will, because a lot of the bubble teams have been struggling also. So Michigan should get in the tournament anyways with this loss. So I guess you could look at this as the team now gets to prepare for the NCAA tournament, rest up, get healthy, and get ready to go for the big dance. On another good note, I guess you could look at it as at least this happened just in the Big Ten tournament and not in the NCAA tournament. If this happened in the NCAA tournament, it'd be a lot worse. However, this was still bad, still very inexcusable, and just a poor performance. Just very embarrassing, and should have won this game. So with that being said, though, not going to talk a whole lot and just talk bad about the team or anything. We'll see where we are on Sunday in the NCAA tournament, and until then, I guess we can just keep questioning whether we will be selected or not. Like I said, though, I think we will be in the NCAA tournament. At worst, we will probably be in the first 4, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, other than that, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe for more, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.